We look at some of the most successful people among us who are not distracted. What do we find? That they have they have some of the most meaningful and purposeful lives. And that's true. Because when we are trying to deal with distraction, procrastination and addictions, what do? We look to this certain tool, we look for this certain app that will help us manage our time more. I'm not saying that it doesn't work, but the deep underlying issue, the fundamental that we need to learn is to have a deep sense of purpose and meaning in our life that is way beyond us, that doesn't impact just us, but has the fate of humanity resting upon it. And we see this. We see this with people like Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, who have lived amazing political lives. I don't know how much of their lives are like true or wrong, but like you can be the judge of it. But the way they live their lives, Mother Teresa, these amazing political figures, that the way they've lived their lives was not through distraction, procrastination, and addictions. They lived very, very meaningful lives. And then, because they had that meaning in their lives, they wouldn't get distracted because they had no time to get distracted because they knew that the world, that the future of humanity rested on their shoulders, and that's much of a responsibility that they took on their shoulders, how to live that kind of life. And I think that's where we need to discuss our main issue, is that when we are trying to tackle this problem of distraction, addictions, and procrastination, we need to really look at it from a perspective of meaning and purpose in our lives. And it doesn't have to be just something that impacts you and your family. If it's something that impacts the fate of humanity, then obviously you're going to have way more motivation. I know that's a big responsibility, I'm not going to deny that, but in adopting that responsibility, we get to live meaningful and purposeful lives, which allows us to not be distracted. And if it's something that you're considering, and if it's something that you're going through, then I'm asking you this question: why don't you pick a purpose that is bigger than you, and maybe then you can help to solve this problem that way. I hope this helps. This is just a simple correlation that we find, is that the more meaning and purpose there is in life, inversely the lesser and lesser distraction and addiction you have in your life. I hope that helps. Let me know if it helped you.